right, man. Let's talk about Gary Anton Russell. He calls out um, Gervonta Davis. You know, it's going around that Gervonta need an opponent to fight in end of the year, December, if he come back on the next fight. They said Rayo said he ain't fighting again until next year. You know, apparently, I don't know what's going on with that. You hear Lamont Roach, you hear all these different names being thrown out there, possibly to fight him. T.O. threw his name in the ring to fight him, but we know Tia Female Lopez is, not going to get that fight, and Tank ain't going to fight him. He says Gary Russell nominates himself to fight Gervonta Davis. Shout out to Dave Griezmann of the boxing scene who wrote the article. He says Gary Anton Russell, once again, Eric Russell Jr. is calling for the fight with Gervonta Davis. I would love to get back into the game, Russell said in a recent interview with the Boxing Source. He said, I hear Tank don't got no opponent yet. What's up, Tank? They say he don't got no opponent yet. I'm open to it. Russell is more than open to it, given that he's mentioned Tank Davis' name for years. In 2020, Russell promised he would spank that ass. In 2021, he said he would represent too much risk for Davis. In July 2021, Russell said that a fight with Davis would sell more pay-per-views than Tank's then most recent fight with Mario Barrios. And in 2022, just days ahead of Russell's last appearance in the ring against Mark May. Also, I don't know, they got the wrong Russell in the picture. They got the wrong Russell in the picture. That's his little brother. That's his little brother. Like, oh, man, come on, Dave Griezmann, whoever the editor is. So, in 2022, Russell's last appearance in the ring against Mark Mayaxo, and D.C. area native called for the fight with Tank Davis, who hails from nearby Baltimore, in a rematch with Sai Lomachenko. He goes back even further and continues today. He said, quote, it's never been personal or anything like that, Russell told the Boxing Source. I just think the sport has been too small for both of us to coexist and not at least come together to see what happens. For some weird reason, he strayed away from it, him or his team. Russell has had more interviews talking about Davis in recent years than the former featherweight title holder has had appearances in the ring. Often criticized for taking just one fight per year from 2014 until the pandemic alternated schedule of 2020. Russell then just spent 2 years out of action between his win in 2020 over Nyambar and losing the WC belt to Mayaxo via majority decision in January 2022. Russell's father passed away in May 2022. Rest in power to Pops. One of the Russell brothers passed away in 2022. Rest in peace to Batman. I think that was his name. And Gary Russell Jr. has helped raise that brother's children. Davis 30-0 and 28 KOs, haven't been a featherweight since 2014. Even early in his career, though, he was convincingly move up, given that he's at 126 since turning professional in 2019. Talking about Tank Davis. So y'all need somebody to fight. Russell said, I'm open to it. So I mean, at the end of the day, the picture made it seem like it was other Russell. I seen the name, but I don't know why they put the other brother picture in there. I don't know if it was clickbait or whatever. So I was prepared to talk about that brother. But nonetheless, I mean, shit, why not? Why not? It ain't no worse than, what he been fighting. Remember, he did the interview with Fred, and he said that, Floyd called him and told him stop picking on Tank. Don't forget that. He did the interview with Fred, and he said that Floyd called him on the phone and said, stop picking on Tank. You making Tank look bad. Like, come on. What type of OG a big homie is that? You tell your boy, get off the porch and go fight. Come on. I think that's what he should do. He should have go beat the Russell ass. And they gave Russell this boogeyman persona. Even after losing to Lomachenko, I feel like why not? I understand he coming off a long layoff and all this type of stuff, but if you're looking for a DC opponent, that might make a little bit of sense. That might make a lot of bit of sense. So, in my humble opinion, they should do it. They should do it. Tank should close that chapter. I ain't trying to hear I've been out the ring a couple years or I hurt myself or my pinky toe or whatever the situation may be. You know, they ain't trying to hear it. You know, ain't trying to hear it. So, at the end of the day, I know apparently he got on Al Heyman's shit list for a reason. Some people insinuate it was because of what happened with some people insinuate because he lost to Vasily Lomachenko. So I mean nobody truly knows why he got on Al Heyman's shit list. So nobody truly knows why. So I mean I can't really call it, but yeah, why not? Why not? Might as well, Craig, man. Stimulate your mind, man. It's Friday. You might as well. So, in my humble opinion, do it. To me, it make too much sense. It make too much sense. So, but as far as the fight, tank, 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 tank. So, that's what it should be. Tank, 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 tank. Tank should beat him. Tank should stop him and talk and pop his shit and move on. No, I think it should be as simple as that. So, but Gary Russell, a lot of guys, him and Devin was supposed to fight, and a lot of people say a lot of times in negotiations he wastes your time, he pump fake too much, or what I'm saying, he pump fake too much. So you hear that. So maybe he want welterweight money. A lot of people behind the scenes say that he want welterweight money. He want more money than he deserved. So I definitely can see that his arrogance. He possibly could have won the gold medal, but got sick at the Olympics and all that. And he carries the arrogance about it. I met him in the Barclays Center some years ago. Cool dude. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But at this point, that's better than Lamont Roach. Honestly, that's better than him fighting Lamont Roach. For real. So yeah, that's better than him fighting Lamont Roach. So, but as far as that, yeah, Tank should beat him. But apparently, guys not fighting Gary Russell. It's giving him a boost of confidence that guys don't want to see him. But it's been a lot of people that say he's very difficult to negotiate with. I don't know if Al Heyman paid him so much money like other PBC fighters that, he don't want to get in the ring. It was said that Leo was willing to fight him, but they said Gary Russell was asking for welterweight type money. They said Gary Russell was asked for welterweight type money. So, but other than that, man, this would be a good one. I mean, I think they said last time Gary Russell fought was what? Let's see. Last time Brotherton fought was shit when he lost his title, wasn't it? Yeah, that was over 2 years ago. Going on 3 in a few months. Going on 3 in a few months. The brother ain't fought since January 22nd, 2022. Like, is he still an active fighter? I know they stay in the gym. Him and his brother stuff, but why not? Why not just get, go ahead and just close that chapter? It ain't your most lucrative fight. I feel that it ain't your most lucrative fight, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So, um, but the way Gary gonna be talking spicy, they gonna sell some pay-per-views. And is he a live threat? He's the live dog in that fight, but due to that lack of inactivity, I don't see him being able to beat Tank. I think he gets stopped. He get retired. He get one last little paycheck fucking with Tank, and it's a wrap. I think it's a wrap. So I think he get one last little paycheck messing with Tank. And I think that's what it is. So let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Peace.